Alright, in this video we are going to do the WSL install. WSL stands for Windows Subsystem for Linux. So I think the term subsystem is similar to the term in the mainframe, and the substate system. That means it is kind of part of the system, like, in the Windows environment. It's different from like virtual machine. So let's do a Google search. It's WSL on Windows. So we'll have the Microsoft page. So let's go to Microsoft page. The WSL can be installed on both Windows 10 and other Windows Server. So in my case, it is 2019. Alright, let's go to the install on Windows Server. Of course, they have a prerequisite, and so this instruction is it's for the server build 1709 and then later. Alright, so let's go to step 1. Basically, we're going to run this to enable the Windows optional features for the WSL. So actually, I already just downloaded this because otherwise we have to reboot our machine. Okay, so let's go to let's take a look at let me open a PowerShell as an administrator. So run as an administrator, and okay, it's running. Alright, the PowerShell started. So basically we just need to run this command, to enable the feature before we do the installation. So since we are already enabled, I just want to check and make sure this feature is enabled. This is the command. It's called get Windows optional feature. So we can just take a look. So let's do a alright. Get Windows feature, you will see it should be enabled. Once command finish, we're gonna go to the you see the state is enabled, and the feature name Microsoft Windows Subsystem for Linux. Alright, so let's go to the another steps. I'll restart computer because it's already done, so we just skip this one, and then we're gonna download the Linux distro. So let's go to download the Linux distro. So this is the available distribution for the Linux. So you can choose whatever Linux platform you would like. So I'm just go this one. Let's click on this one. Okay, it says save file. So I'm going to just go ahead to save this file to the web browser's location, and then I go to this location. Let's open this location. So they put this location to it's called appx file. Then we go back to the web page. So basically what it's going to do is in the PowerShell you do a rename and then do expand the archive. Okay, let's do the rename. So let's go to the the users, um, users, download the folder. So let's go to the download folder. Okay, this is the file we just downloaded. It's a long file. So we're gonna rename it to a simple one. So basically we're gonna do a rename item, and this is the whole name, and just to a short name. It's called Ubuntu. Ubuntu .zip. So it's renamed. Now we're going to do the expand archive. So let's do expand archive ubuntu.zip. And it says where you can unzip this file. So I think I'm going to just choose a location. It's called I'm going to choose users. This location WSL, and pick location called Ubuntu. Okay, so it says in progress. It's completed. Let me just go to this folder. Well, something I should go here. I guess that is the one that is not I want. Let me do a rename, okay? And I'm going to just do a rename and rename item. I think I like a rename this guy to users, not a user. So it's going to be users and DBA WSL Ubuntu. I have two types of so well. Probably it's better to go to the Windows. So I'm going to go to Windows to do the. Let me pause the video for 1 second. Alright, let me continue. So I think I did made some typo errors, so I'm going to change this. Then do a rename to called Ubuntu. Yeah, okay. Then I'm gonna copy this folder. It's kind of slow. Okay. So I can move this folder. Let's do a cut. And to the users folder, not to the user folder. So let me go to local computer users. I'm going to go to my WSL folder. Then I'm gonna paste. Okay. So this is actually the folder I want to have my executables to be. So let me do the cleanup. So I'm going to just go to local user. I'm going to remove this delete. Okay. So now if I go to users DBA WSL, and this is the folder I want to be named. So that is all the things it's going to be for the Linux distro. So basically, this is the executables. It's going to be linked with the Windows WSL program. So basically, let's see if I'm going, let's run a test, okay? Before I initialize the WLS, if I do a command WLS, you will see, there's no install distribution. Similar, if you type B shell, it give the same thing, okay? So now let's go back to the document. So we are going to do the we need to enable the if you want to enable the path, you can enable the path, okay, later. But for now, let's see, initialize before you use it, initialize your new distro instance. So let's go to so basically you go to it command window, and let's see, this is probably yeah, either way is fine. So what we're going to do is launch the distro. So basically you just go to that location and launch the so basically let's go to so what you're going to do is I'm going to just type this command, so and the return, it says installing it. It's going to take a few minutes. Let's just wait. Alright, that command is returned, so you just need to enter a user name. It's called um, a user account. You're going to, to use that WSL. So basically, I just choose the same username as my Windows name. So basically, then you give a password. So whatever password you would like to, alright, have to confirm. Okay, so it's everything successful. It says to run a command as a root user, use the sudo command. So basically, each time for this user, you can run sudo as a typical Linux system. So let's see. Yeah, it's ready to use right now. So it's already I'm already in the B shell, So you see, not this one. If I do a echo dollar, so you see I'm in the B shell, so I can exit. And all right, so now if I'm go to let's open a DOS window, a command window. So from here, if I type WSM, you see it's I'm in the WSL shell. So I can connect type any uh, you know Linux like command. Let's see if I do a reach ls. So it is in the bin directory. So if I cd to bin, you will see lots of Linux command. So if I do see how many Linux we can, about 100, command. And those commands can be used, like the common ones. If I do ls minus l, and then I do a grep, if I do some pattern, you will see. And let's do a set. Okay, see they have set command. They may have org somewhere. Let's see which. Okay, this is in the user bin. So if I go to the user bin, you probably see even more command. See, yeah, that's not more. So let's see how many. Like 600. So basically, all those command is Linux command you can use on the Windows. So very similar. You are logged on to a Linux system, and I think that's all. So basic. Another thing, if you want directly use those command, um, you can set this system environment to point into the location you did the install.